Hey guys, it is November 13th, 2010, and I would like to do a video on emergency and non-emergency food storage for the times that I think we're moving into. And most of you that watch this channel are probably already prepped, but some may stumble on it and find this information useful. Anyway, I'm going to make this quick because there's a lot of information I got to squeeze in 10 minutes. So emergency food storage, I'm thinking 2, 3, 4, 5 years out, okay? And what I am recommending, buy things in bulk, in bags or in buckets, wheat flour, organic if you can. We buy the multigrain pancake mix. A lot of the store-bought pancake mix has aluminum in it. I've never been able to find one that doesn't, so we ordered this through our food co-op. And also, don't forget your water. I mean, think about it. We're 80% water, so guys, we need water to survive. So, need water. And our cistern has like 1,200 gallons in it, and I would recommend getting a lot of those bottles and filling them up. Just look up, you can Google or you look on YouTube for water storage. There's a lot of good vids out there. Definitely get some beans. We got a lot of pinto beans. They are high in fiber and protein. Also, you have black-eyed peas, and I think we have 2 different kinds of beans. Also, rice, long grain brown rice, I would recommend. It's got more nutrients in it than the bleached white rice that has all of the minerals and the nutrients taken out of it. And so, and also, and you guys can think of, there's, you know, we have oats, rolled oats that we have. We have couscous, which is a Moroccan pasta. There's many other things. I'm just giving you a general idea of what to do for long-term food storage. Okay. Also, we buy raisins in 30-pound boxes, and you can get all this through. There's a lot of food co-ops, and I can give that information if you want it. Just personal, you know, PM me. Also, we have. We buy our granola in 25-pound boxes. It's much cheaper that way than going to the store and buying all the processed sugar cereals that are basically nutritionless, and for $4 or $5 for a pound of cereal. I mean, that's crazy. So anyway, nuts also. We keep all these nuts in the freezer because otherwise they're going to go rancid. You want to keep them in a cold, or the best place is the freezer. And so we have pecans here, walnuts, cashews, sunflower seeds, a lot of good fats in these nuts. Actually, we have almonds too that have good. Almonds and walnuts actually are the better nuts for you. They have omega-3 fatty acids that are good for your heart. The sunflower seeds are high in vitamin E. They're supposed to make you happy. So eat a lot of sunflower seeds. Now, let's see, long-term food storage, guys, that's more than 30 days out, okay? You're thinking up to a year and longer. So short-term food storage, guys, are things like that you use every day for cooking or once a week, you know, stuff that you're going to use in the next 30 days. If you like canned olives, buy an extra couple cans of olives when you go to the grocery store. That's what I'm talking about. Canned fruits, you know, obviously your fresh fruits and vegetables, you can't store those out very long, maybe a week. And so, but I recommend eating a lot of that stuff on a regular basis. And also, some other long-term would be your canned foods. And we have a lot of Worthington products. We're vegetarian, so there's some meat substitutes. Big Frank's, the chili, man, chili is very good, the fry chick, and we got a lot of the fruit jellies. And also maple syrup is what we use on our pancakes. And there's a good company called Mansfield Maple Syrup. You can just Google that. And they have very good service. They're very well priced and very good syrup. And there's also non-food items that I think we need to be aware of. Because if you use toilet paper, I think you're going to continue to use it. So get a little extra toilet paper when you go to the store. Maybe buy an extra 12-pack every time you go in and just kind of store it aside. Band-Aids, get a little bit extra of the shampoo that you use. alcohol, shaving. If you want to continue to shave and you don't want to use, if you don't want to spit shave, then I would recommend buying a few extra cans of that. Peroxide, baking soda, we got Epsom salt, some hand sanitizers, things like that you're going to need, germ killers. And this is actually my toothpaste now, because I'm not one that likes too much of that fluoride stuff anymore, now that I've done my research. Anyway, there's another aspect before I have to cut this video, and that is, you guys all know that your dollars are being devalued purposefully by the Federal Reserve to bring in world governance. And unless we have our sovereignty, unless our sovereignty is taken away, then that won't happen. And having a world reserve currency is kind of a stumbling block to the agenda. So I would say that maybe to hold some of your, and keep this in a balanced view, guys, keep some of those worthless dollars in metals, because they can always turn them back in. I think we sold 30% of our physical holdings at a high of 29. And it was just, we picked the right time, and then it started to drop. But it's going to consolidate, guys, and go straight back up. So if you want to get in, go for it. Anyway, and also there's another perspective that I would like to bring into this before I wrap this up, and that is that when you're going about your food storage, short-term and long-term food storage, remember that you're not the only one in this world. You're going to have people coming to you that are hungry, that if you're a Christian, you're going to want to share with other people. So, we got 300 pounds of rice. Are we going to eat all that? No. I plan on giving away a lot of what we have. And, who knows? Somebody might come in and take it. And that's what brings me into this next part of, and the last part of this video. And that is a few verses found in John chapter 6. And we're going to read. I want to read verses 47 through 51. And if this offends somebody, I'm not going to apologize for it. You can just go to another channel. But I believe this is more important than this rice and beans and the nuts are. Okay? Most assuredly I say to you, he who believes in me has everlasting life. Okay? This is temporal life, guys, right here. But this is eternal life. I am the bread of life. This is Christ speaking. Your fathers ate the manna in the wilderness and are dead. This is the bread which comes down from heaven, that one may eat of it and not die. Christ was represented by that manna that fell from heaven, guys. I am the living bread which come down from heaven. If anyone eats of this bread, he will live forever. And the bread that I shall give is my flesh, which I shall give for the life of the world. He came and sacrificed his life for you and I, that we can have basically what he deserves. All the while he took on himself what we deserve. And friends, that's the mystery of godliness, to have a God that loves us so much that would come down here and do that for us. And that's why I serve him. Anyway, guys, I hope that puts things into perspective for you, how we're going about this. I think we need to prepare. I think there's a biblical perspective for that and principles for it, but I don't believe we should hold this as our salvation, because this stuff won't save you. Only a relationship with God will. So prepare now, physically and spiritually, as we move forward through these kind of troubled waters, if you will. And one other interesting note I'd like to end with is that I had a friend that was just over in the Philippines, and he saw a commercial for the G20 meetings. And he said that he saw at the end of the commercial, the G that's at the beginning of the G20 split into two, and it stood for global governance. And I think that's pretty telling. So anyway, I better end this, guys. You have a good day. God bless, and continue to prep.